What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing and review of the new Sennheiser Accentum True Wireless earbuds. Sorry. These just came out. I guess they were released on Tuesday. It is now Wednesday. I just got these guys in, and I'm excited to get into them. So let's go ahead and talk about them. First, let's talk price. You can get these for $199.95 on Sennheiser's website as well as Amazon. As always, I'll leave links in the description. That way you can go ahead and check a look at those prices. They come in three colors. You got black, you got blue, which wasn't available at the time when I purchased these, and white, as you can see here. I went with the white to match my Accentum Plus headphones. So that's the reason why I went like that. I don't know why. I did the same thing with the Momentum, excuse me, not the Momentum, but the XM5s with the head earbuds and all that. So don't worry about it. Some little quirk of mine. All right, so let's go ahead and talk specs. These guys rock Bluetooth 5.3 with codec support of SBC, AAC, LPTX, and LC3. Don't mind me. All right, as far as noise canceling, they do have their hybrid active noise canceling system on here. Hybrid adaptive active noise canceling system. There we go. It also has transparency mode as far as battery life. You got, with the noise canceling turned off, you can get up to 8 hours. With noise canceling turned on, you get up to 6 hours. Now with the case, you can get up to a total of 28 hours of playback time. There is quick charge. 10 minutes will get you an extra hour of playback time, and that's with using the USB-C cable with the case. And of course, the case does support wireless charging. Now, as far as water resistance, only the earbuds are rated at IP54, so you can get these a little sweaty, a little wet when you're outside or whatever. You can definitely do that. As far as special features, these guys each rock a 7mm true response dynamic driver. They have ergonomic design, touch control, signature Sennheiser sound. These guys are both Bluetooth LE and Aerocast compatible with the firmware update. You have multi-point connectivity, and of course, they use the Sennheiser Control app for Android and iOS devices. So let's go ahead and jump into these. I can't wait to get into this. Let me grab my knife real quick. Here we go. Got the Cricut going. Let's go ahead and take a look here. All right, as usual, right off the top, you got your welcome page, got your instructions and everything. We'll hold on to that because we definitely want to come back to that. All right, and then we've got, of course, we got the earbuds and I don't know why I want to say headphones. Earbuds in case. We'll come back to that. Get this filler out of here. And of course, we got some safety instructions as well. And I think that's it for the, some more safety information. We'll put that back in there. And let's go ahead over here. Now they got everything else tucked away. As you can see, underneath, you pull that latch, and this is where they're hiding the ear tips. All right, so we got some, what we got here? We got, look, we got some large, small, and super small. Okay, so we got large, small, and super small earbuds in the bag. All right, we got them. And then, of course, just pop this tab. You got your USB-A to USB-C charging cable. All right. So, of course, that's what comes in the box. Let's go ahead and get this stuff cleaned up real quick, and we're gonna take a look at the earbuds. Let's go ahead and we're gonna do this right here. We ain't gonna segue over. Let's go ahead and pop these in. All right, we'll come back to this stuff. Just want to make sure everything stays as copacetic as possible. All right, here we go. Let's get that out the way. Now let's go ahead and focus on this case. Let's go ahead and get this open. All right, already I'm feeling this a real small case. And they went with a small design. Look at that. Got the Sennheiser logo on there. I don't know if you guys can see it with the light because it's white on white, but you got your Sennheiser logo. You got your USB-C charging port. And I'm not seeing, I thought I might see an LED, but there is no LED here. So let's go ahead and crack matte finish, of course. Let's go ahead and crack, oh, it's slippery, of course. Open this up. There they are. Very nice looking. And that's slippery. All right, let's go ahead and pull one of these out and just take a quick look. I knew, like I said, I had a feeling that they were going to change form factors as far as design when it comes to their earbuds. And this is proof that they are moving in that direction. I like this design. I just like the look of it, the ergonomic feel to it. All right. Oh, I can't hold anything. I don't know what's going on. All right, you got your wear sensor here, your two contacts for charging. You got your mic here. I guess that's for your mics for noise canceling here. Your Sennheiser logo, which will also count as your touch control port area, and another mic here for noise canceling as well. So we are definitely going into a new era of design for the Sennheiser earbuds. Let me go ahead and quickly, we're gonna compare these quick to the Sport. Now, if I had to choose one of these two, I think I would go with the, I don't know, I'm gonna reserve that until I put these ones in for sure. But that's, I'm telling you, they're changing up. This got a little bit of the Sport type of feel to it. But I just think that this just proves to me that Sennheiser is going with a different form factor other than the Momentum 4s and 3s. All right, I just wanted to put that out there, just get them out the way. Let's go ahead and pop this in. They got the medium ear tip out of the box in. I did get some Omnis, so it's a good chance I might be swapping these out anyway. So let's go ahead and put this in. Take a quick picture so you can see what it looks like. I mean, already they are feeling very, very comfortable. I just like the way they sit in my ear. All right. And here's how it looks. Again, very comfortable. I love the ergonomic, just the way it feels in the ear. It just went in effortlessly. I didn't have to adjust it or anything. Just drop it in, twist it, done. It was just a real, real comfortable fit and feel there. All right. So, man, this is really good. I really, really like that. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get these guys paired up. And then we're going to take a walk through the app. Stay strapped in. All right. I just wanted to put a little bit of juice into them just to make sure they were charged for the testing. And there is a LED right here on the, if you're looking at it, it'll be on the left of the USB-C charging port. It's just, it doesn't stick out. It's just under the surface there. If it's turned off, you won't see it. But once you plug it in, there it is. Just wanted to bring that to you guys' attention. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. Let's pop this open. Get these guys out. All right, they are already in pairing mode. So I'm gonna go in. So there is no fast pair to these. But we do see them down here, Accentum TWs here at the top. Yes, we want a pair. All right, they stop blinking. Let's make sure they paired. Yep. Yep, there they are. They are paired up, ready to go. So now the volume slider shows up. So a little delay there. But that's all right. We're all paired up. So let's go ahead and jump right into the app. Don't mind. All right. Dump. All right. Let's go ahead and jump right into the app. Here we go. Get these guys synced up and everything. Boom. They see them. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's jump through this. Let's quickly go through. Yep. We understand. Maybe later I'll do that. All right. So they got you going through. You got your different touch controls. You can customize it. You can pair it to other devices. All right, we'll sign up. We'll register and everything later. All right, so right off the top, there's a firmware update for it. So we'll go ahead and run this update, and we'll come back and walk through the app. All right, we did the update. And here we go. It's just, if you guys all had like other Sennheiser devices, Momentum 4s and everything else, it's pretty much the same rundown, but we're going to do a real quick blow through here. As you can see, you've got the picture of the earbuds. Why I want to say headphones. Earbuds at the top with their name underneath. You got your Bluetooth connection logo showing you that it is Bluetooth connected. You got your battery levels for both the left and right earbud, as well as the case. Of course, if you go up here to the upper left, you got some dashes there. If you tap on that, it'll take you to the list of all of your Sennheiser devices that can use this app. As you can see, I have quite a few. All right, so then you can go there. You can add one there as well. And then, let me go back in. Sorry about that. All right, so then I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. I don't want to do. How do I? All right, looks like I got it. Dang it. Sorry about this, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Let me go ahead. I just need to tap on this one. I don't know why I did all that. All right, so now we're back in. You got your connection management. That's for Multipoint. We'll test that in a minute. Of course, you got your equalizer setting. You can go in. You can do your customize them. You got bass boost and podcast. You can rename it. Then, of course, you got the presets that Sennheiser provides. All right. And of course, we'll play with that a little later on. You do got your sound check. This is where you can create your own sound personalization. You'll go in, you'll register your device, and then you'll go ahead and run through the sound check there. And of course, you got transparency mode. You can turn that on, but you got to have both earbuds plugged in. And you can go up medium, high, and then of course you got your settings below there. You do have noise canceling. You can turn it off and on. You got anti-wind as well. So you got those options, and you got the sound zones. Now I know you guys are understand what sound zones are, but I'm gonna run through that real quick. Basically, you can go ahead and create sound profiles based on your location. Like if you're at work, you can have a certain sound profile set up for that. If you're at home, you can have a sound profile set up for that. If you're in the library, grocery store, anywhere that where you can set up a zone, you can do that and set up the appropriate sound profile for each of those, which is very cool. I personally haven't used it. Maybe I'm lying. I set it up a couple times just to test it, and it works really good. I have to admit that. All right, then of course you got your touch control options here. You can turn it off and on here, but you can also go in and customize, and you can customize for both the left and right earbud, and you have a whole bunch of options to choose from. You got the single tap, double tap, triple tap, tap and hold, and then of course you got your button for phone calls, but these cannot be customized. These are stock; they stay as they are. You cannot switch them whatsoever. But I like the fact that you can do that with just about. You got all the options available here, and you can also go ahead and reset with this icon up here. All right, so then let's go ahead and dip into the settings. Inside here, you get your firmware update. If there's a firmware update, not only will it pop up there, but you can come in here into it. You got your under device configuration. You can do audio resolution, set the standard, or you can do low latency for gaming or for lag-free audio experience if you want. But of course, if you change anything, you have to apply and restart the earbuds. They'll turn off, turn back on, and that way your setting is good. You got your codec, which it will give you the codec once you're streaming audio through it. It will give you the best codec available based on what they are able to provide. Then of course you got battery eco, where you can set it to where it extends your battery life, but you cannot use the aptX codec with it because that's one of the things that takes a lot of battery or whatever. You got your smart pause when you take your earbud out and put it in. It'll pause and restart your audio. Auto accept calls, we turn that off because I don't want my phone. If my phone calls come through, I don't want it automatically picking up the call for me. So I turn that off all the time. But it's a good feature to have because you never know. You might be using these for work or something, and you need that phone call to come through. And then you got your auto power off. I'll usually set this for 15 minutes because I usually like that there 15 or 30 minutes, usually 15. I like to have that so that way after 15 minutes they will power off. Then you got your tone and voice prompts. I always set that to English. Of course, you got other languages to choose from there. You can turn it off. You can have tone only. You can have voice and tone. I like voice and tone prompts myself. So I keep both of them on. Then of course you got your product info here. You can do a factory reset. You can provide feedback to Sennheiser about the product. Then you got battery protection mode. Okay, so it charges, to prolong the lifetime of the battery, the charger is slower and prevents charging to go up to 80%, or up to 100%. So it doesn't fully charge it, but yet, and then at the same time, it doesn't charge it as fast. So there you go there. Then, of course, you got your tiles where you can turn these off and on based on what you have on the main page. So I just turned off, what was it? I turned off sound zones. So if I turn it back on and go back out there they are. So we go back in, turn it off, and then boom, sound zones is not on the front, but they're here on the back on the settings page. So you can do that for any of these guys here. It's not a problem at all. So that, and of course down here at the bottom, we were in settings, and then you go to click on discover. It'll take you out where you can then take a look at all the other products that Sennheiser provides. And, if you want to purchase them, you can go ahead and purchase them or get into some programs like the ambassador program here, consumer ambassador program, all the other things that they provide through Sennheiser. All right, so that is a quick walkthrough of the app. Let's finish our testing. All right, back in. Let's go ahead and get these guys. Actually, let's test the multi-point connectivity. That's what we're going to do. All right, we already have these guys paired up to my S23 Ultra, as you can see there. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and bring in my iPhone 13 Pro Max. Let me go ahead and unlock this. All right, we're going to go ahead and get these guys synced up here. So we're going to do, we have the earbuds in the ears. So we're going to go ahead and press and hold on both of them at the same time for 3 seconds. All right, I got the pairing notification. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and go into the iPhone, go into Bluetooth, just scroll down, and there they are right there. The Accentum TW, go ahead and connect to that. All right, I got the pairing successful notification, and they are paired up here at the top. So we're going to go ahead and, of course, again, just double check. They are paired on the S23 Ultra as well. All right, so what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and test the sound. So we'll pull up some audio here. Let's go. Let's go. We'll drop into one of my videos. That way, you ain't got to worry about any copyright, anything. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, we'll drop into one here. Doing a little shopping. A little investigating, if you will. Waiting for this to load. I don't know why it's taking so long. We're on the Wi-Fi. Oh, the server stopped responding. That's interesting. There we go. All right, we're in. Let me go ahead and pull up a video here real quick. All right, got rid of all the political ads and stuff. Let me go ahead and jump on here. All right, so now we're all set up on both of these. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and hit play on the S23 Ultra. All right, we got audio playing out of there. And now we're going to go ahead and pause that. We're going to try the 13 Pro Max. All right, we got audio out of there. Now let's see if we got audio switching enabled on here. So if we could switch between the two devices just by hitting the second one while the first one's playing. So let's go ahead and try it. No, it does not work. So you have to pause your first device, give it a second, and then go to your second device. So Multipoint does work. There is no audio switching. Hopefully with a firmware update in the future, they'll enable that feature. It's not a deal breaker for me. I think it's great. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. Next, we're going to do is the wear sensor and mono mode test. So we're going to test how fast the wear sensor works when you take the earbud out and if the earbuds can be used independently. So let's go ahead. We got music already playing. Love me some Babyface. Let's go ahead and grab the left earbud. All right, I took it out. It paused almost immediately. Let's drop it in the case. Close it. Audio is playing. All right, let's go ahead and pull that out. Put that in. It said power on. Now I got music playing again. Now we're going to go to the right earbud. Audio stop playing. Let's drop that in the case. Close it. Audio continues. Now let's go ahead and put that in. Back in. Music resumes. Still got audio on both. So mono mode and the wear sensor works flawlessly. You can use it, doubles your battery life when using them independently. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. Let's go ahead and do the touch control test now. All right, I did not change. I left the stock settings on. We just want to run through and see how fast they respond. We got our earbuds in. We got music queued up. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right. I got audio playing. So now the right earbud, if I press it once, it should pause the audio. There it is. Very responsive. All right, let's press it again. All right, music is playing. Now, if I hit the left earbud, it would take me through it would turn the transparency mode on or off. Now I turned it off. All right. Oh, that's weird. I didn't set it up that way, but let's try it again. Hey, let's take a look in here. That's weird because I didn't set it up that way. Let's get into the app. I did not set it up. I set it up for transparency mode, but apparently there's something wrong here. So let's go down. We'll check this out in real time. As you can see right there, left earbud, one tap should take me into transparency mode. So let's go here. Now we're here. Now we're in the main screen or the settings screen here. Let's go ahead and hit once. It turned off transparency mode. Oh, okay. I see what happened. It paused my audio when it went into transparency mode. So let's go into settings. It turned off auto pause. All right. So that was the difference there. My mistake. I didn't go in and I didn't turn that off. But that's what the problem was there. All right. So let's go back out. I'm glad we figured that out in real time, folks. So it does work. It's just that there was an extra setting that needed to be turned off. All right. So now we got music playing. Now, if we're on the right earbud, if we triple tap, I'm sorry, I'm on the left earbud now. If you double tap on the left earbud, it will take you to the previous song or take you back to the beginning. So we're going to double tap the left. 1, 2. It took me back to the beginning. Then 1, 2 again. It took me to the previous song. Now we go back to the right earbud. If we double tap that one, 1, 2, it took us to the next song. All right. So now on the left earbud, if I triple tap, we're going to go in here. If I triple tap, it will turn on my noise canceling. It will cycle my noise canceling. Let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3. It turned my noise canceling off. 1, 2, 3. It turned my noise canceling back on. So that works. So now if we go in on the right earbud, if I triple tap, the way it is set up now, it should call up my voice assistant. 1, 2, 3. What's the weather like outside? All right, now it does work. And I'm getting the vocals or the actual voice. All right. And now I'm back to my music. So that worked. All right. So now if I press and hold the right earbud, it should increase my volume. All right, you see it moving up. Now, if I press and hold the left, it should lower it. And you see it's going down. Very responsive for both of those. And of course, when you want to answer phone calls, single tap will answer and end calls. Oh, excuse me, single tap will answer a call. And then if while you're on the call, a single tap to the either earbud will mute your mic. And then if you want to hang up, a double tap while you're on the call will hang up. But if you want to reject the call, a double tap while the phone is ringing will reject it, send them to voicemail. And like I said, those functions work on either earbud. So it doesn't matter left or right, it'll work. So the touch controls do work. I made a mistake in the settings earlier, but I got that corrected and they're flawless. I love the response time as well. Let's continue.
This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Accentum True Wireless Earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Accentum True Wireless Earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Accentum True Wireless Earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Accentum True Wireless Earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, we are outside. We'll do a noise canceling test for the Sennheiser Accentum earbuds. It's a beautiful day. We got traffic. We got big semis. We got a little wind. Everything is perfect test bed here. Let me see if I can get that sun out of the way. There we go. So you guys can see me. All right, right now we're in transparency mode and it's doing a pretty good job. I can hear everything. Everything's going on, everything riding around. Looks good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and pop these guys into noise canceling mode. All right, I flipped it over. Now we're gonna go back in. All right, real quick, I'm just gonna show you that these guys are in noise canceling mode. We'll pull my phone out. All right, noise canceling is on. Okay, now it did deaden out quite a bit of the traffic noise. It's doing a really good job now. I did switch to the larger ear tips, so that way I got a better seal. Again, it's not taking out everything, but it does, thought I heard something, but it does take out a good bit. So I can still hear some traffic, but not all of it, and the wind noise is completely gone. All right, so not bad, could be better. So if I had to rate these from 1 to 10, 1 being absolute trash, and the other being the best ever, 10 being the best ever, I would give these probably a solid 5, 5.5. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Knocks out some, but it could do a lot better. And again, no audio is being played while I do this test. So this has been the ANC test for the Sennheiser Accentum earbuds. Got a little out of focus, a little out of shot there. It's good, but could be better. All right, we are back in for the sound test. Now I went in off camera and I set up the actual equalizer, and this is what I came up with here. This is my sound set. I did the equalizer and the preset. So, well, the actual, what's it called again? Yeah, the sound check. I did that. So here we go in there. This is what the sound check came up as. And I want to show you my other one. Now, this is the one for the actual equalizer. I went ahead and did that for that one. We're gonna do the first song. We're gonna flip between the two to see which one sounds better, and then we're gonna rock with that one throughout the rest of the test. So let's go ahead. We're gonna start with the EQ setting, and then we'll flip over to the sound check setting. So let's go ahead. We got our first song up, which is all a cappella. So we're gonna see exactly the clarity in these and see how it does. Let's go. Actually, make sure we at our optimal listening level first. All right, we're there. Let's do it. All right. Now we are currently in my EQ settings here. Nice sound, not as bright of a sound. It sounds like it could be a little louder. Let me back up, just make sure we are in noise canceling. I just want to make sure. Nope, we're not. Let's turn that on. All right. Now we got noise canceling on. I should have checked that earlier. My bad. I did improve it a little bit, but I feel it could be a little louder. So let's switch over to my sound check one. All right. Now switched over. Just to make sure it worked, we're going to pause it. We'll pause it. Then we're going to play. Okay. You can tell the difference now. It's a little bit louder as far as the natural volume. The acapella is a little louder. Got a little bit more detail. Oh, yeah, definitely. You can definitely tell the difference. Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right. Now, and that was just an all acapella. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into our second song, and see how that sounds. Now, again, the EQ setting did sound good. It just sounded a little low as far as natural volume goes. Again, I'm a big proponent of I shouldn't have to turn my earbuds up to 100% in order to get the sound I like. You know, between 50 and I say 70, I should be able to get the sound that I want out of it at that range. Anything beyond that, in my opinion, is not an overkill by any chance, because some songs you just want to turn it up, and I get it. But just on my daily listening, I shouldn't have to go above 70% in order to get the sound I want, the clarity, the bass bump, and all that. That's just my opinion. I know you guys will have your own, but let's go ahead. I will get off of that train, and we will go back. We'll get into our bass woofer test. Now we're currently in my sound check settings. So let's go ahead and jump in there. Okay, again, nice bump there. Let me see if we get a little bit of that low end here. All right, got a little rock with the low end. In this one, I wish it was a little louder. I don't know what's going on, but it just seems like it's not as loud. But again, the shimmering sound is nice and clear. All right, we're going to pause it there because I got some low end there. Nicely done. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to my sounds, to this one, my EQ setting. Just want to test it. Okay, again, this song, I don't know if it's this song particularly, but I know it's real low end intensive, a little bass intensive. But if I turn this up, yeah. Oh yeah, now this is how it should sound at my setting. All right, now again, let's go back. Not that. We're gonna flip back over to my. I didn't want to do that. All right. I wanted to do this. All right. Let's go back in here. We'll go here and let's play. And let's max it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, yeah. All right. So I know now, but I can't stay up there. I don't like being up that far. All right. I know now that my personalized settings is the way to go. Because, man, I maxed that out, and the bass sound fantastic. That low end and just bottom out, and it just hit so good. I mean, it was good with the my EQ settings. It was fine, not as loud as I hoped it would be. Even with the V shape, I thought I would get more brighter sound, a little bit more a little bit more out of it than I did. But again, I had to max them out in order to get there, which is a downfall, or I guess I'll call it a knock against these earbuds. But we'll deal with that in the likes and dislikes. Let's go ahead and get into our final song quick. All right. Again, this is something else. All right. So we're in. All right. We are playing with the with my sound check settings. All right. Again, I just wish these were just a little louder. Now, if I went up a notch, I think I'm in good money, but that's not where I listen to them at. But man, the potential is there. All right, let's go ahead and quickly pause that. I know I said I wouldn't do this, but I want to give my other EQ settings a little bit of hope, because that sound personalization is great. All right, here we go. We're in the other EQ set, my sounds, my EQ settings. Now here we go. Okay. Again, not as naturally bright. I don't know where I'm getting at, but here's a high note. It's nice and clean. Now, if I turn it all the way up, now this is where they should be. This is where it should be on both settings, because this sounds fantastic. You got nice bass, you got clean, clear instruments. It should be here. This is where it should be. Oh man, just the potential of these guys. All right. So that's where they should be. I don't listen to them at 100%. I like to protect my hearing because I love to do this long term with you guys. But that's where they should be. It's got good sound. It's just they're naturally the volume's naturally low on these, which that's what we discovered here. Even going through the sound tech and everything as well. So let's go ahead and get into my likes and dislikes. Let's get to it. All right, let's get into my likes and dislikes for the Sennheiser Accentum True Wireless Earbuds. Let's start off with my dislikes. Dislike number one, noise canceling. I wish it was a little bit better than what it is. Like I said, I give it a solid 5.5. It just didn't block out enough. Maybe with firmware update to improve that portion of it. I think they will be a really good. I will definitely revisit that and see about changing that number. But as of right now, 5.5 is basically where they're at as far as noise canceling, in my opinion. And yes, I did switch out. I went with the larger ear tip. I went with their large ear tip rather. So I did get a great seal and everything, but it just by itself, it just doesn't block out enough. All right. So then that being said, what else I don't like? The natural sound of these. These guys could be a little naturally brighter. Again, I went through the EQ settings. Y'all saw it. The EQ settings, and I went through the sound check, got my readings, got my settings right where I want them. They just not as bright. It's not as loud as I would hope these guys would be. Again, I had to max them out at 100% in order to get the sound that I wanted, and that shouldn't be the case. All right. And I don't care what the price is on them. That shouldn't be the case. A lot of people are going to say, "Well, they're only $200, Ron. What are you going to?" No, that doesn't matter, in my opinion. So that's one other thing I did. I think that's just about it as far as likes and dislikes. Oh yeah, the one more thing that I dislike about these is the fast charging. Now you only get fast charging when you plug in with the USB Type-C. If you sit these down on a wireless charger, the earbuds do not fast charge. Or if you put them just solo in the case and sit them down to charge up, they do not get fast charging from the case. You only get fast charging when you run directly into the USB-C port with your charger and everything. That's another knock that I do not like when it comes to these guys. I see. Is there anything else I could think of that my dislikes on these? Um, I don't think that's it as far as dislikes. Let's go ahead and flip over to my likes. First of all, I love the design. Number one, like I said with the sports, when they brought out the Momentum Sports, I said Sennheiser, mark my words, Sennheiser was going to start changing their form factor, and here we go. Now the Accentum's, I guess that's their new, I guess their mid-tier line. I think they did away with. I don't know if they did away with the CX line. I think they did and brought in this line here. But I love the fact that they're going away from the square shape and going into a more ergonomic design. I really like the way these fit and feel in the ear. Very, very comfortable. And easy to put in. Once you get in twist and lock, you don't have to adjust these guys again. They stay where they're supposed to be. I think it's mainly because of this mold right here, the way they have that molded here. It's almost like a de facto wing. Well, it sits right inside there, and these things stay in place. They do not move. You don't have to worry about adjusting them or anything like that. When you get that proper ear tip on, these guys lock into place, and they're fantastic, feeling very light in the ear, very, very comfortable. Of course, I like the app with these guys. The app, as always, with all the other Sennheiser products, the app is very intuitive, gives you a lot of options, a lot of things to play with and fix and adjust to your liking. Not a problem there. And let me see. Wireless charging, definitely a plus. Thumbs up. Multi-point connectivity, definitely a plus. Audio switching, that's one thing that I wish they had. Hopefully for the firmware update, they will go ahead and get that in across the board. When it comes to their headphones, earbuds lineup, just give it to them. Get that update in and give them that audio switching if they don't have it. The one other thing is, excuse me, you do have the Aerocast and Bluetooth LE is not available until they release the update for these. Similar to the sports there, they can do it. They can have that feature as well, but waiting on that specific firmware update to allow it. The one that just came through was just some tightening up of some connectivity issues and stuff like that. But when they bring out that update that allows that would be a very, very good feature to have. That way you can pick up Aerocast and Aerocast broadcasts even from anywhere, like at airports and stuff like that, which is really great. Let me see. I just wanted to put that out there. I love how small the case is. I mean, if you take a look at the Sport absolutely dwarfs this case. Look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I love that. This is very pocketable. Might be a little bit, is a little bit thicker, a little bit higher, a little bit taller than, it's a little bit thicker than the Sport, but the Sport is a lot wider, and you can definitely tell it. But this is still, I would consider this more pocketable than this, even though this is slimmer and everything. It's just that it takes up a lot more surface area than this does. But again, I love that. The matte finish is across the board on all cases. I like that, so there's no fingerprints on it and everything. It's a really good. Is it worth $200? I would say it is. I would say it is, in my opinion. I would say these are, yeah. There are some things they could improve on. Hopefully they will, but I think they're definitely worth $200 in my opinion. All right, I think that covers all of my likes and dislikes for the Accentum True Wireless Earbuds. Let's wrap this up. So this has been an unboxing and review of the new Sennheiser Accentum True Wireless Earbuds. Definitely worth the $200. Minus the caveats that I mentioned here in the video. I could recommend them for people looking for something nice, a new, very comfortable pair of earbuds on these. Truth be told, I will be going out and getting some SpinFit CP1025s and putting them on here. I think I will get a better seal on them You know, on those ones, but still a very, very comfortable earbud, even with the stock tips. All right. And like I said, if you're interested, like I said, I'll leave links in the description where to pick these up. And they'll be, I think they'll be worth it. All right. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do videos like this and others, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when we drop another video on this journey. It's always fun and a pleasure to hang out with you guys. And I thank you for coming to check me out. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.